Welcome to Celebrity Talk Show and Variety Show with Josie Latimer. My topic today is R. Kelly's messy court case. R. Kelly has such a messy case going on. It's just so much mess, and especially after hearing about the attorney for the alleged victims who was arrested on charges that was even worse. I mean, I can't say it was rather worse, but I can say it was pretty much on the same level because anytime you start dealing and frauding the government and taking your client's money, that is horrific, especially if you're a big time attorney and you're there to help people. Many times people give attorneys bad raps, and this is just a prime example of why they get these bad raps because of this situation that just happened. I wonder why would an attorney take a case against other celebrities and also especially taking a case against the president of the United States of America, knowing that there's some fraudulent activities on their behalf that has been going on. Anytime you're going against the president of the United States of America, you know that that president has a top dog attorney that's going to investigate everything about you and to bring forth your wrongdoings to the surface, which indeed, since that did happen, is helping R. Kelly's case. R. Kelly's case was messy from the very beginning when I saw it on Surviving R. Kelly, and I said it then and I'm saying it again. And many people left comments such as, this and that and this, and how do you know? And well, the thing of it is, a lot of the people told off on themselves, which is how I knew from looking at Surviving R. Kelly. From people selling tapes to trying to extort tapes for money, knowing that they were going to steal the tapes and pass them on to someone else, possibly or allegedly they gave these tapes to someone else and then the someone else could have given them money. It was just a whole lot of mess going on, including I saw on YouTube video where this Asante's girl's husband told the whole spiel about her sneaking to meet R. Kelly, leaving the kids at home, and knowing all the situations about R. Kelly prior to going into a relationship with him. And it was just so many lies, and including the girl that was went to court during a case that he had allegedly molested someone, and she stalked him at court, and then she got with him, and then she turned around against him. And also his wife, Andrea Kelly, was on a tape saying how that's her baby daddy, and nobody better not talk about him, but that's her baby daddy, and how wonderful his music was, and all about how good and great he could sing, and giving him all of the positives and the pluses and thumbs up, and including having another man in the car when she was doing it. But yet, on the Surviving R. Kelly segment, she was saying a whole different thing. So it's just a bunch of lies and a crock of bull. And I said it from the beginning, I'm saying it now. I mean, you can just look at it. You could just smell the rats and all of the money. Anytime there's a celebrity, trust me, women are going after these men for money. Parents are going after these men for money through their children. So a lot of the people, the kids even said, well, my mother knew, my mother took me, the girls that was on the show. So R. Kelly did help a lot of these people. And as I said, he didn't discriminate. He didn't move away to Hollywood and get somebody already high fashion that already was on his level. He was helping bring people up to another level. And if they chose to be there, if they were 18 or over and they chose to be there, that was on them and they decided to be there. They could have walked away just like Asante and other people that got away. The thing of it is, a lot of them will stand because of the money and the fame of being with a celebrity. And as that other girl said, she was probably shocked that R. Kelly even liked her. I mean, people were riding off of this is R. Kelly. I mean, just take it as if you were a young girl and you saw a celebrity like that. And what I'm saying, if a child is underage, their parents shouldn't have let them had a chance to even be with an older guy. So a lot of these parents knew what was going on, and then when the money stopped and everything stops, and then now they're going to point the finger as if it's all R. Kelly and they didn't know what was going on. Another thing is nobody but God thought about R. Kelly because R. Kelly was molested too. Have anyone thought about that? R. Kelly probably never got help. And from a sickness, it's just like if somebody go to court and they have a problem, a mental problem, they're going to try them on another way. They're not going to try them as if they are a person that's thinking with a full deck. Because if these people never got therapy, they were molested from a child, and somehow this is in their mind and all they know, I'm not saying is right because it's not if you molest a child. That is totally not right. However, a child that was molested should still have gotten help from the age of 6 years old to 14. That's a long time to be molesting a child and making them think that they never grew up because it started so early. So I look at him as a child, really, because his mind had to be of a child if he even looked at children in that way. So therefore, I think it's just a crock of mess all the way around, from the parents to the alleged victims that lied on that surviving R. Kelly and all these people, the way they propped that show up. It was just a crock of mess. All of these people stalking him in court, and then they get with him, and then they turn around and sell stories and books, and it's just all for money. And as I said before, and I'm saying it again, if these alleged victims are doing this for money, all of that stuff is going to backfire in their face. And R. Kelly, if he gets off of this, he needs to go and get help from being molested when he was a child. He needs to go get help and get his mind clean from all of the mess that he's in. And also, if these girls are doing anything, and I wish some of them would just come out and tell the truth and tell the good parts that R. Kelly did for them. Because some of them came out and said they lied about their age, and it's just too much mess for this trial to go on. And especially with this attorney that's now arrested and can be facing so many years, just as many years damn near as R. Kelly. So it just needs to, and then everybody's wondering, well, where did he get the tape? Or did he pay somebody for the tape? Or was the tape altered? Or, it's just too much mess. And then when this other guy came out, him and his wife, about this tape with the attorney, Gloria Allred, and he came out and said that he found the tape, and that was shisty, because how could you just now find the tape just because all this stuff is going on around R. Kelly? So it's just been so much mess involved in this. And that's why I call it R. Kelly's messy case, because it is really a mess. I mean, who wants to go to court with all this mess going on around this case? I mean, they need to throw it out like they did Justice Smollett. They need to throw it out, because if you can't prove it, if it's real, and then with this guy, this attorney, oh my God, if you are trying to take down the president of the United States of America, and he's been free of all of the Russia stuff and this and that, what makes you think you're going to take this man down? And he's the president, and he has an attorney just like you're an attorney, and he's going to dig up all the stuff on you. I wouldn't have even went there. I wouldn't have even went there, especially knowing that you are an attorney and you had this kind of stuff going on in your background. That would have been a no-no. I wouldn't have took on that task for Stormy Daniels or no one else, because now you're facing more charges than the charges you're trying to bring against other people. So you got to make sure your skeletons in your closet are clean before you can try to bring out the skeletons in someone else's closet. And R. Kelly needs to sit down. If he get out of this, he needs to sit down and stay with his two girls or women that love him or want to be with him, or whatever situation. They're grown now. And no one can say, they can live their life whatever way they want to, because they're grown people. And if that's the way they want it, everybody's responsible for their own lives when they're grown. And if they're happy with it, then nobody else can do anything about it. That is their life, just like we're living our lives, and no one can tell us how to live our lives. And the thing of it is, they can walk away because they've been in positions and they haven't walked away. They've been with the law and they didn't want to walk away. People say it's mental, but it can be mental for a certain time, but eventually people will break out of that mental mode if they're being mistreated. If they're being mistreated, even if they don't break out, something will happen because God does not like ugly. And if it will be something that will happen, and they will eventually get free of any wrongdoings from R. Kelly or anyone else, because what's in the dark is going to always come to the light. I'm not taking up for R. Kelly, but I'm just saying this R. Kelly is a mess. This case, it's a messy, messy case with a messy, messy attorney that was trying to handle the case and bring R. Kelly down. So with this, it seems like it's just not a case because of all the mess that's surrounding the case and all of the lies that people are like that girl Asante's husband said, of how she's been in jail for this and that too, and how she's done all kind of illegal extortion, and it's just too much mess. So all of these people have extorted money and they're trying to bring R. Kelly down. So it's just a mess. It's a mess, and the parents were involved and everything else. It's just too much mess. So I don't know what other attorney would want to take this mess. And Avenatti, he's got to focus on his own life now. So that's just the way it is. It's too messy to even stand a trial. Because first of all, the person that was bringing it to the courts was in a big mess himself. So how can mess clear mess? You know, you just can't do it. So with that, I'm going to end my show. But R. Kelly's case is too messy to stand trial. And that's what I say. And all of those alleged victims, they need to come clean. They need to come clean and tell the good parts of R. Kelly and stop. Asante's husband said that she was a ringleader of everything, and she can get people to, if she get one person to say let's do this and go against the person, then all of them are going to do it. So with that, it was too much mess going around with this R. Kelly's case. And please click like, share, and subscribe. And I'll bring more of celebrity and variety talk with Josie Latimer. And thank you